There we go. We're going to call the meeting to order. Mr. Januzzi could not be here tonight, so that you know I'll run anything. So if anything goes wrong, we are blaming Mr. Januzzi, obviously. Thank you, Mrs. Januzzi, for the permission. We'll make sure he knows you said that. Okay. We have to start by reading the Open Public Meetings Statement. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which time any business affecting their interest is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act and Board of Education Policy 0162, the Board of Education of the Borough of Bound Brook has caused notice of this meeting to be posted in the board office and at Bound Brook High School and mailed or faxed to the Courier News, Bound Brook Borough Clerk, South Bound Brook Board of Education, and any person who has requested individual notice and paid the required fee. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Okay, roll call, please. Here.
Mr. Dawson. Ms. Hyde.
Here.
Mr. Incalcatera. Mr. Manhas. Ms. Wilson. Mr. Walmer. Yes, we have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to pass it right over to Ms. Winter for the superintendent's report.
On behalf of Dr. Freeman, I'd like to welcome everyone to the July board meeting. I hope everyone's enjoying their summer. Tonight, we have the privilege of recognizing the Bound Brook High School girls softball team for their accomplishment for the second year in a row. For the second year in a row, they are the Central Jersey Group 1 State Sectional Champions. Congratulations, girls. And to celebrate this recognition tonight, I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Bell, who's going to read a resolution of recognition.
Okay. There's a resolution of recognition. This is Bound Brook High School Girls Varsity Softball Team 2026 NJSIAA Central Jersey Group 1 State Sectional Champions. Whereas the Bound Brook Board of Education proudly recognizes the outstanding accomplishments of the Bound Brook High School Girls Varsity Softball Team, and whereas through exceptional dedication, perseverance, teamwork, and sportsmanship, the team captured the 2026 NJSIAA Central Jersey Group 1 State Sectional Championship, demonstrating excellence throughout the season, and whereas this remarkable achievement reflects the commitment, determination, and resilience of the student athletes, as well as the outstanding leadership and guidance provided by the coaching staff, and whereas throughout the season, the team represented Bound Brook High School and the Bound Brook School District with integrity, pride, and a commitment to excellence, both on and off the field. And whereas the accomplishments of the girls varsity softball team have brought great honor and distinction to the Bound Brook School District and serve as an inspiration to fellow students, student athletes, staff, and the entire Bound Brook community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Bound Brook Board of Education hereby extends its heartfelt congratulations and sincere appreciation to the members of the Bound Brook High School girls varsity softball team and their coaches in recognition of winning the 2026 NJSIAA Central Jersey Group 1 State Sectional Championship, and commends them for their outstanding achievement, dedication, teamwork, and exemplary representation of the Bound Brook School District, adopted this 29th day of July, 2026.
We're going to continue the recognition by inviting Mr. Steele up to celebrate not only our athletes, but our coach as well, because we know how valuable you have been to that team as well. So, Mr. Steele.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Winter, and also thank you to everybody at the Board of Education for all your support, as always, for our student athletes. And it's great to have these young ladies here tonight to recognize this great accomplishment. I believe Ms. High has a copy of the resolution that Mr. Bal just read. So, ladies, they'll be presented to you, but I'd also like to call up Coach DeLuca as she has a few gifts for you as well. Now, before Coach begins, Ms. Winter did allude to Coach DeLuca is stepping down after 19 years as our head coach here at Bound Brook High School softball team. So we want to present to her a small token of our appreciation from the Board of Education. And it reads, in recognition of Shannon DeLuca for 19 years of service as head softball coach and winner of back-to-back NJSIAA state sectional championships in 2005 and 2025 and 2026. It says presented by the Bound Brook Board of Education on July 29th, 2026. Again, Shannon, congratulations, well deserved. It's been a great ride. So now I'll turn it over to Coach DeLuca, and again, to recognize what a great achievement by these girls. It's been fun watching them play, not only this year, but the last several years, and what they did for our school and community this year was tremendous. So enjoy it, ladies, because you deserve it.
Thank you. I just wanted to let everybody know that the girls worked really, really hard this year. And past years, we went all the way to the state finals after winning the Central Jersey Group 1. So I'm so proud of you guys. You did such a great job. And for those of you coming back, continue to keep going, okay? Congratulations. When I call your name, come on up. We have a shirt and a certificate for you. And also the Board of Ed. Catherine Reyes, senior. Senior Captain Rachel Gurcheski. Senior Jaden Merrill. Sophomore Juliet Deduces. Freshman Brianna Gurcheski. Freshman Megan Januzzi. Freshman Abby Nelson. And freshman Megan Villigari. Thank you again, and we appreciate this. Thank you.
Girls, not that I encourage you to leave, but if you want to go, you're welcome to go. It's okay. If you want to stay and watch this very exciting board meeting, you can also do that as well. Okay, then that brings, are we good? We're good, right? We're still, okay. That brings us to our committee meeting reports. So we're going to start with Mr. Dawson and education.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. The Education Committee met several weeks ago. There were two primary items on the agenda. We discussed as a group the professional development schedule for upcoming school years and some options that the administration is looking into to sustain that development. So it's something that we are supporting teachers and staff members throughout the year. So we're excited about that and look forward to continued discussions there. We also talked about how to make our programming at each level of the district really attractive to encourage folks who might want to come to Bound Brook as a school district at different levels. So we're looking at those programs and how do we make them as appealing as possible and get the word out about all the good work that's going on within the district. And that was it.
Okay, does anybody have any questions for Mr. Dawson? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to governance. I believe Ms. High is going to make that report. Let me get my notes.
Well, education was 3 items, 2 items. Governance is 1. So it was actually a quick meeting. And it really was going over the policy with phones in the schools, looking at the bell-to-bell with the policy with Strauss-Esseman. We are still in the throes of that and getting information, and we're getting different companies have come in with, the ways that they have handled it, and they are going to be presenting it to the committees or to the governance committee, and from there we will be making a decision of how we're going to progress.
Is that it? Short report. Any questions about governance? Would you like to continue with HR then?
I'll keep going.
Okay.
So we had for the HR meeting again, we had the first thing that we went over were job descriptions, and one was for the social workers, the community parent involvement specialist, that specifically going over what the responsibilities would be there, and also the PERS, which is the preschool intervention and referral specialist. The other thing that is always ongoing, as you know, is the personnel status. At the time of our committee meetings, we had 10 interviews going on, and we were going for 3rd round candidates for the social worker, the preschool intervention referral position, and the community parent involvement specialist. And also looking at just the level of the special ed level of engagement, that there's just been such positive things happening. The other thing that we discussed was just the open enrollment, how it went this year. There were 125 enrollments. There were some news and updates. It just was much more efficient this year since the whole process has been streamlined. And also, there's still, I'm not sure if they're still waiting. At the time of our committee meeting, they were waiting for cards, but everybody had their numbers in case they had to get in touch with anybody from the health for health reasons. And that is it.
Do we know if the cards have been delivered yet? I would imagine it's no. Far into July.
We can ask.
I know that in my
Ms.
district
Lee,
they took quite a while.
Do you know if they received the cards, the cards, the health cards with the numbers?
The new insurance
Oh,
card?
I speak with the town.
Okay.
Any other questions? Yes, they have been delivered. Gotcha. Okay. Anything else for HR? So Mr. Zupko is not here for operations. So I don't know who's running. Oh, look at that. We're just gonna leave it. All right, Miss Hyde.
Oops. So actually with operations, very briefly, there was a presentation regarding Chapter 44 and the sunsetting of that program. So it really, that will be sunsetting, I want to say it's December of
27th.
next year.
December
Christine, do you have
20
the date on that?
Yeah, December 2027.
Yeah. So I just said it very slowly. So it is December 2027. So we're just looking at that, and, you know, we're going to have more presentations on that just to understand where we, you know, how we will be moving forward. We also, you know, looking at the preschool, the building, it's so lovely. And Mrs. Gazzino had gone for a tour, and she took some pictures, shared it all with all of us. And it just is so impressive of how it looks. But I do think we all need a field trip just to go and see it, because it just looks lovely. And how exciting that that's going to be ready for the kids to start, you know, in September. It's just, we're very, very excited about it. And I think that's it for operations.
Okay. And as there is no Somerset County Educational Services Commission this. Oh, she has one more thing.
I have to go back
Sorry, sorry.
to
We almost got
HR, and that is, you know, we have spent, you know, we've met with what was formerly the Bound Brook Administrators Association, which is now the Bound Brook Educational Leadership Union, and we've had some very, we've really progressed in a very positive way in our negotiations, and, you know, it just has been. You know, negotiations are, they're hard. But it's been very, very respectful. It's been listening to both sides and really understanding what each are looking for. It has been very positive, and we hope to move on quickly with the process. We've also started the negotiation process with the teachers, with the Education Association, and that is just, you know, there have been few small meetings, but now we had a long meeting last week. I think it was 3.5 hours. But it was so productive because everybody wanted to stay and just get things addressed that we could get addressed. So we are moving on with that one too. But I think that we're moving with all in a positive forward motion.
Okay. Mr. Incapitari, I believe you are up with your southbound report.
There really is nothing to report. There hasn't been a meeting since
Okay.
the last one. So
Well, that was the best report we've had all night. Thank you. Would Miss High like to?
I'll take it, Nick.
Okay, so anything else from any committees you really want to address before we move on? Okay, so at this time, then, we are open to the public for agenda items only. I'll read the policy really quickly for everyone here. In accordance with District Policy 0167, public participation in board meetings, members of the public are required to sign in either at the podium, providing their name, address, and group affiliation if applicable. I'm just reading it. And that grammar needs to be fixed. When addressing the board, please state your name and address and limit comments to agenda items only. Directed to the presiding officer, each participant is allowed 3 to 5 minutes to speak. No individual may address the same topic more than once until all others wishing to speak have had an opportunity to do so. Anyone have anything for us tonight? Okay. Then we'll move on to.
This has to have a motion and then second.
Oh, we have to. I'm sorry. We have to motion for item 5. Not for 5, for 6. For the one coming up. We haven't. There's nothing to. Yeah. On 6 we do. Be it resolved that this is item 6. Be it resolved that the Bound Brook Board of Education, upon recommendation of the superintendent, approve the minutes for the following Board of Education meetings: regular and executive meeting minutes of June 24th, 2026. Can I have a motion, please? Okay, and a second? Thank you, Ms. High. Any discussion? Okay, let's have a vote.
Okay, Mr. Bell,
I have to abstain.
okay, Mr. Dawson, Ms. High,
Yes.
Mr. Calcaterra, Mr. Manhas, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Walmer. Motion passes.
Okay, moving on to item 7. Be it resolved, the superintendent recommends for approval the resolutions as outlined in district personnel resolutions. This is item 7.1 to 7.5 or 59. Excuse me. Can I have a motion, please? Thank you, Ms. High, and a second. Thank you, Mr. Incalcatera. Any discussion? None. I suppose we'll take a roll call. Go ahead.
Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson, Ms. High,
Yes.
Mr. Calcaterra, Mr. Manhas, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Walmer. Motion passes.
Okay. On to item 8. Be it resolved, the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in district education resolutions. This is 8.1 to 8.14. Can I have a motion, please? Thank you. And a second. Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Any discussion? Yes. Go ahead, Ms. High.
Just looking over this, I just was looking at 8.9 and 8.10, and it really is looking at mentoring and role model programs at Lafayette, and I just love seeing that. To have the older kids involved with the younger kids, I think is such a positive way for the kids to interact. And also just looking at, one of our goals is on the board is to get the community involved however we can. And seeing that next little class trip, which is actually having the parents come in for lunch, I think is just so positive. Just very happy to see it.
Anything else? Okay, Ms. Lee?
Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson, Ms. High,
Yes.
Mr. Calcaterra, Mr. Manhas, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Walmer. Motion passes.
Okay, on to item 9. Be it resolved, the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in board action resolutions. This is 9.1 to 9.46. Can I have a motion, please? Thank you, Mr. Dawson, and a second. Thank you, Mr. Incalcatera. Any comments? Go ahead, Ms. High.
Just the one, and that is that we finally have it recognized that the BBELU is now the Bound Brook Educational Leadership Union. So it just is very nice to have that, and it actually is in my mind now because we've been doing all the negotiations. It took a while to switch over, but very happy that that's in there.
Any other comments? Okay. Oh, wait. Go ahead. She has one more.
Yeah, one of the other things that we went over, and it really should be recognized as such a positive, is the CUSAC results. That CUSAC process is a bear. It is so consuming, and there's so much that is gathered from every school, every administrator who's involved. And to look at where our results are now compared to just a few years ago is something to be commended. So just very proud to see that.
Okay. All right, Ms. High is done. Would anyone else like to comment? All right, Ms. Lee. Ms. High is done. Go ahead.
Certainly. Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson, Ms. High,
Yes.
Mr. Calcaterra, Mr. Manhas. Okay. 6.
9. We're in 9.
9. Ms. Wilson, Mr. Baumann. Motion passes.
Okay, this time, do we have any other matters to come before the board or new business? Nothing to go forward ahead of time. Anyone have anything? We're flying tonight. Okay, we are now open to the public for discussion of any matters. Same rules as before. Anyone? No? All right. Well, then in that case, we'll move all the way to item 13. Resolve the Bound Board of Education enter executive session as allowed by NJSA 10-4-11 for the purpose of, and I don't have the numbers here. You have them? You have the numbers? Yeah, I have that, but it should be right here. There should be what numbers we're going in under. But I don't know. 1 and 3? There you go. 1 and 3. Okay, can I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Incalcatera. And a second? Thank you, Ms. High. I believe for this one, we just say all in favor, right? Yes, all in favor? Aye, all right. We're in executive. Okay, gentlemen, we good back there? Okay. All right, we're back in session. We are at item 14.1, which is the HIBs. Be it resolved, the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in approval of HIB cases under high school. Can I have a motion? Mr. Dawson, thank you. And a second? Thank you, Ms. Musson. I think we do discussion on HIBs, right? So I think we go right to the vote. Go ahead, Ms. Lee.
Okay, Mr. Bell,
Yes?
Mr. Dawson, Mr. Hyde.
Yes.
Mr. Incapietara, Mr. Manaz, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Baumer. Motion passes.
Okay, moving right to item 15. Be it resolved, the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in approval of HIB cases under middle and elementary schools. Can I have a motion, please? Thank you, Ms. High. And a second? Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Ms. Lee?
Certainly, Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson, Mr. Hyde,
Yes.
Mr. Incapietara, Mr. Manaz, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Baumer. Motion passes.
All right, and we are on to item 16. Resolve the Bound Brook Board of Education adjourns. Can I have a motion? Mr. Calcaterra, and a second? Mr. Dawson, all in favor? We are adjourned. 7:10.